Yeah. Okay, wait. So guys, you know what? I'm keeping this in, guys. As you can see, I'm trying to record like a cool like entrance. It's like wrestling, when you know what? Let's just begin with the video. So guys, what's up? Today we're gonna be talking about the gym. 1 year life update, by the way. I lucky kind of injured my foot. I don't know if you can see. I got like a little brace on it, but I'm doing all right. Dropped some in the gym. Made a mistake. Dropped some weight on it by accident. But the most important thing is that I'm all right. I'm better. So, all right, let's get into this. So, it's been 1 year since I've been going gym. My gym membership finished on the 19th of January. Yes, and they changed their thing. So now I'm trying to find a new gym. So I'm on the lookout for a new gym. Okay, 1 year of going to the gym. I'm getting into this because I want to make this video for a while. I want to talk about, look at the guns, look at the guns, look at the guns. I want to talk about my journey, where I started, why I wanted to go to the gym, and I want to talk about a lot of mistakes, like for the gym, in hindsight, like what I did, and I want you guys to learn from me and not do what I did. This is gonna be like dieting. Hold on, let me make my chair high. Dieting and all that stuff, and yeah. So I decided to go to the gym. I was very thankful to go with someone who was already going for the. I'm keeping this fresh. My entrance 0. Now I'm yapping, but I decided to go with a mate who was already in the gym for a while and had knew his way around. So I was very blessed to be able to go with someone. Tip, I'll say one of my first tips would be, if you can, try to push someone with you. Try to go with a friend. You don't have to go early in the morning. You don't have to go late at night. You can go in the afternoon, whatever time is comfortable for both of you. I feel like if you go with a friend, you're able to push each other and push each other to a very healthy limit where your friend will motivate you and you'll motivate your friend, and you'll keep going to being able to keep going. You know what? I'm just keeping it clean. We all fumble. Yeah, just being able to motivate each other and stay consistent together as a group. One day your friend's not feeling it, but you push him. He or she, you're like, come on, girl, come to the gym. That's the worst. But you know what I mean. So I was very blessed to be able, and I'll still be going with someone. He's just on a break for a bit, but I still going to the gym. So if you can go with someone, that's amazing. However, if you're going by yourself, I feel like the one thing is, in my opinion, you need something to motivate you going. I know a lot of people listen to music, but I'm a geek. Yeah, I like anime. I like comics. I like Batman. So one thing that I learned from watching anime, there's a lot of motivational scenes and videos out there that you can listen and it can push you through your workout. It's like you're talking to yourself, kinda. Yourself is talking to you. It's like motivating you to continue, to push harder, to make it, and that's what pushes me when I go by myself. Just my chair is just uncomfortable right now. I should have just changed this is from my old chair. OGs will know the old chair. OGs will know the old chair. Okay. But I feel like if you're going by yourself, I feel like that anime, anime motivational videos are very helpful. It pushes me to go a few steps harder in the gym, and it pushes me to get to that failure set. So getting the easy thing out of the way, I started off as skinny fat. You want to say it? You got you don't really have a lot of muscles. You got a bit of love handles, and you just don't look you just look like eh. So I started going to the gym. I want to look better. I want to feel more confident, look better, feel more confident, be more happy. It makes you like going to the gym is a very physical training exercise, but also exercising your mental, and you're able to push yourself. Even though some days you go to the gym, pardon me, some days you go to the gym and you have a really bad sesh, or a sesh that was just like you felt like, wow, what did I do here, man? Or I didn't do good enough, or you didn't do all the exercise you wanted to do. But then you realized the one thing that I've always taught myself, and shout out to my English tutor back in the day. I used to take English classes because my English was really bad. And shout out to my English tutor who taught me 1 is always better than 0. And I've stuck that for like 6 years now. 1 is always better than 0. So even if you just walked in the gym, you got your membership and you walked around, that's 10 times better than just staying at home and regretting that you didn't go sign up, or regretting you didn't go to the gym earlier, or regretting you were lazy, or not even lazy, you just didn't go. But guys, I'm being completely honest here. Being able to just get into the gym, maybe even do one exercise, maybe even learn about the exercises, the machines, it's 10 times better for yourself. Take it as a positive, go happy, happy, have a smile on your face, be happy, know that you're doing this to improve yourself. It's not gonna be sunshines and rainbows. I've been going to the gym for a year, and I've had days where I've trained bad. I've had days where I didn't go, days where I was lazy, days where I slept in by accident. I've had so many off days, but I even going with someone too. So I try to push myself as much as I can to go and just try to improve. One thing I always tell myself is it's 2026. It's a clean slate. Even if you failed your goals in the January, doesn't matter. You got February. It's a clean slate, new month, it's still a new year. So work on yourself. Take it easy, step by step. Always be better than the person you were yesterday. Don't compete with social media stars. Don't compete with millionaires. Don't compete with people you see in movies, in shows, on your Instagram feed, all over in public. No, compete with yourself yesterday. What did I do yesterday? Let me do better than him. And who's him? That's just yourself. So that's the best. My hair's looking kind of crazy, but that's the best thing you can do. I'm being completely honest. Okay, getting that out of the way. I'm sorry the video is going to be a bit long, but hopefully you guys are helping. Hopefully you guys are just watching. And hopefully it helps. I started off with skinny fat. One of the mistakes I made in gym is getting influenced by social media. So I got into the gym. I saw my physique. I had love handles. I still, you have the love handles. Yeah, they just don't want to go. What can I do? You know what I mean? I can't do much. They just don't want to go. But I was like, okay, social media, tick, 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 tick. And then everyone's saying, oh, you're fat. Oh, you need to cut. So I was like, yeah, what do I have to eat? Then lower down my food. And then I realized, even though I wasn't eating much food, yeah, you might, and I was I was tracking my calories, and I wasn't eating much food, and I would try to eat high protein, but couple months went past, and I look in the mirror in the gym, and I felt like, damn, I still look the same. I don't see any difference. I still looked at myself, and I was just upset. I was like, I'm working hard in the gym, and then I was like, damn, what am I doing wrong? And then you fall into that trap of social media where you cut and you're like, no, it's not working. Then you start eating a lot. Then it doesn't work. Then you just flip and switch until you can find something that's beneficial for you. My advice and what I'm doing right now is, okay, I might have, a bit of muscles, and You know, I look better than I was, but I feel like, in my opinion, I don't have abs. You know, I don't have abs. I'm not crazy Jack. No, no. I'm just your average gym goer who's trying to get an amazing physique. You know, but I'm still happy with the progress I've made, even though with all these mistakes. But the one thing I'll tell people is, if you're skinny fat, or you're, let's say, if you're like a bit overweight, not even overweight, like let's say when you look in the mirror, you see there's like, you have like a really big belly, or your chest has a lot of fat. Not skinny fat where you just have love handles and you're skinny. No, or you're actually a bit more heavier. If you're skinny fat, my personal opinion, you know, I study psychology, so I'm not a genius, but I'll give you what I know. And what I'm doing now is build a foundation. What does that mean? Is have us just build a foundation, have strong muscles. Strong muscles. Try to build muscles. try to, I don't want to say pack on some size, but try to just eat healthy and just try to put on muscles. That doesn't mean eat fully, don't eat anything. Try to eat as much food as you can in the day, you know. Something that doesn't make you feel hungry, and something that doesn't make you feel overly full and you're struggling. Unless your goal is to look like an absolute machine and a monster and you're trying to power lift, maybe you have to eat a lot of food and have that stomach pain. And then where you're, I eat so much, you know? But if your goal is just to get a better physique, I feel like look at what you're eating now. If you're not eating a lot, try to up your eating and eat a bit more. And just try to work on getting a good physique, a good foundation. That's what a good basic. You know, we're beginners. We're all newbies. We're beginner levels. You know, we're level 1. We're trying to get to level 10. You want to get to level 10? You have to complete the steps, complete the levels, go one by get to 10. And the best way to get to 10 is look at what you're eating. Maybe eat a bit more. You know, I eat mom's cooking. You want to be straight honest? Yeah, I be eating mom's cooking. You know, and sometimes I might make my own food. Maybe make some extra eggs. Have a bit of chicken wings. But now they had fried chicken in the air fryer. It's like it's not that deep. Have food you love. Just eat a bit more and just try to work out hard at the gym and focus on building a nice muscle. If you see it, the love handles, don't get upset and be like, it's not working. Your goal was just to build that foundation, that balance of you got muscles here and here and here and like here and whatever, and you see yourself, okay, I'm getting muscle. And then after you see where you want to go and you decide. Because then after you build this beautiful foundation, you can either decide to continue eating more, like a slight bulk or whatever, and continue having that muscle, or you can cut down. However, you need to have that muscle. Because the one thing is, me, when I would bulk and I would cut, that's my biggest mistakes. You know, I was like, nah, I need to eat. I'll start eating like a horse. And after I was looking and I don't see anything, and then I cut. And it ruined so much progression. But I'm blessed with happy. I'm happy with the progression I have now. Even I'm nowhere near where I want to be. I'm still going to take every day as a goal. Every day better than the person I was the previous day. And if you're a bit overweight, or you got a bit more chunky on you, my personal opinion is see what you're eating. Try to eat a bit less, or don't even try to just make it healthy. Eat a bit less and hit the gym and go for walks. I'm not going to tell you run on the treadmill 30 minutes. No. You don't even have to walk on the treadmill. Go walk to the gym. Walk around the park. Walk in the house when you're talking to your mates. Don't be sitting around. And then you look, I feel like down the line, you look amazing. Because you're moving, you're burning calories, and it'll make you lose that weight, and then you look like a beast. You look like an animal. And you see how you go. Because the one thing I did is I wanted abs. Everyone said get abs, and I wanted abs, and it just never worked out until now. We'll get there. We'll get there one day. And for my skinny fat boys out there just like me, the reason why you still look stringy is because we're not eating enough. Honestly, we gotta eat enough. You know, everyone thinks we eat so much. and then we realize we're not really eating a lot. So we got to eat enough so we can have that muscle, that foundation to get to level 10. When we're level 10, we go to level 20. Because giving your body that fuel, that energy to push itself and recover and be able to rest properly with the right nutrients and not just having a couple meals a day or just not enough food, your body's not going to grow. That's the most important thing. Everyone says eat, eat, eat. Everyone's telling me eat, eat. You going to gym? You gotta eat, you gotta eat. And I'm like, bro, eat here, eat here. It's like, and I'm like, but then now I understand it. You do have to try and eat what you can. To not eat junk every day. No, moderation. And you see how that goes, and you trust me. If you're level 1, level 5, you get to level 10. You have an amazing foundation, and then you can continue from there. Or if you want to have those abs after maybe like a year of training, you maybe have a little cut. If you think you got a big stomach, but I think you'll be fine. One thing is, guys, I'm back. I just had my mom come through, and she just came and she left again, so I'm back. But as I was saying, yeah, skinny fat boys. Everyone says eat, eat, eat. We got to try and eat a bit more and get to level 10, and then see where you go from there. I'll make a video when I get there myself, and then I'll see where I'll go from there, and then I'll learn from my mistakes. And one thing I want to talk about is progressive overloads. When you first start at the gym, you realize maybe you're built different, you're strong. But for myself, I was on the Smith machine. I could barely do 5 kg, 2.5, 2.5. I was like struggling and I couldn't lift it up. And then after a while, I realized myself getting stronger. 10 kg, 15 kg, 20 kg, 25 kg. I've done 60 kg. So, and I'm like, okay. But I realized I was never really tracking how much I lift. I was like, oh, I'll just remember yada, yada, yada. And then I realized even some of my strengths would just go down. Oh, well, like I'll do lat pull down. Used to do like 45, 50 sometimes when I'm feeling good. And now I can barely do it. I'm doing like 35. And then I'm like, I'm not tracking my weight. I feel like we don't have to lift so heavy, but we have to find a way that's comfortable for us where we can build to 8, 10 reps and still not injure ourselves, but also struggle and build muscle. You must be thinking, well, I feel like you pick a weight. Yeah, everyone says 12 to 15, but you pick a weight and see if you can get 8. And stick with that weight until you can get 12 to 15. And then after, increase it slightly, add a 2.5 on each side, then add a 5 kilo, and then see how you feel. If you feel that weight still gives you that feeling, continue it for a while. Maybe every 2 weeks, increase it by a little bit. Because I don't want people to keep increasing and then they're doing like 100 kg, 150 kg, they're doing like 80 kg. I'm like, that could be, I'm light. I weigh 68 kilos. My guess is that's 170 pounds, something around there. I guess, hopefully, something. I think so. So I weigh 68 kg. So I'm like, I don't really lift it higher. Leg day, I can do a bit heavier because leg press. Those machines, yeah, I can go a bit higher, but I feel like overall, we don't want to be maxing out. If that's your goal, go ahead. I feel like for a lot of people, we don't have to max out every machine, but we have to find a weight that's comfortable, makes you build that muscle, and also makes you struggle. We don't want to go too heavy, injure ourselves, and we don't want to go too light where it's too easy. That's where I feel like my mistake is, even now at the moment. When I go back in the gym, I start lifting a bit more heavier, not way too heavy, but something that's moderate for me, where I'm struggling, I'm building, and I'm still comfortable knowing that it's meant when I got to push myself. It's not like Diamond Gym, even though I would love to go there one day. It's not like Diamond Gym when they're stacking the whole thing. That's dangerous, that's whatever, but I'd love to go there and try it out. And yeah, I feel like the last thing I'm going to talk about is everyone knows being consistent, the normal stuff, being consistent, motivation, discipline. But if we all know this stuff, protein intake, Healthy foods, my opinion is moderation, 80-20. 80 clean, healthy avocados, toast, bread, cheese, bit of milk, oats, eggs, proteins. And then 20 food, go have fried chicken, bro. Go have some French fries. Drink Coke 0, no sugar, zero Coke. Bro, I was drinking that just before. It's like go ahead, have your lollies and stuff. I can't wait to get a bag of lollies and finish the whole bag in 10 minutes. But I feel like we all know this, but I want to talk about is confidence in the gym. I feel like the one thing is confidence. Do what you can. I feel like sometimes we all see people around us. They look amazing. I'm in the gym. I look at that. I'm like, I want to have a body like him. They seem so confident, and some people are lifting so heavy, and you look at yourself and you feel kind of disappointed sometimes. But I feel like the most important thing to know is you're not versing them. No matter what your goal is, if your goal is to get girls or get guys or looks or trying to be the best person, I feel like compete with yourself. Be confident where you're confident about the goals you're striving for, how you're progressing. Because I feel like a lot of us look down, like I go have a shower in the gym. I'm standing next to a guy who's absolutely jacked, shredded, top to bottom, or another person jacked, abs, shoulders, arms, chest, back, legs. They look amazing. I look at myself and I'll be like, damn, why can I not look at? Why don't I look like him? I'm like, you could take it as motivation, like I want to strive to look like him, but then it's going to be hard because everyone's different. Everyone has a different. Everyone says something, and it's hard. So I feel like do what works for you and make yourself confident. Know that you went to the gym. Know that you woke up and you went to the gym. Know that you woke up and you had a healthy meal. Be like, yeah, I did better than yesterday. I ate this and I ate that, or I had a good night's sleep and I went to the gym and maybe I hit a personal best or my own PR for myself and be happy. Maybe you look in the mirror and you're like, wow, I got a bit of muscle here, and be happy with that. Instead of trying to look at others and see others and even be shy from others. I'm gonna be honest, everyone in the gym's got headphones on. So no one is really gonna care. They might come in and help you. I've had situations where people come help me with my form, and I take and I'm like, thank you so much. And I just feel like be confident because at the end of the day, you're doing something amazing for yourself, for your future, for your present. Even the person in the past would be happy with you, your own self. Even if we make mistakes and we fail, still see your progress as it's not all thrown away. See it as something that, okay, I messed up. It's okay. We go again tomorrow. We go again later today. We keep pushing ourselves. Don't be upset. Don't put yourself in a spiral. Reset, sit down and just talk to yourself like how you talk to your best friend. Be happy because you're going to make those changes and it's going to be amazing. And we're going to be on this journey together. Yeah. Type shit. And I know this is a really long video, guys, but if you stayed this long, you're actually fantastic and you're amazing. What else? Form. In gym, you got form. I feel like, in my opinion, the most important thing, a lot of exercises, if it's the Smith machine, if it's the bench press, bicep curls, shoulder press, don't have your shoulders flared out like this. We don't want to put a lot of pressure on your elbows. I mean your arms, your elbows. Don't have them flared out like this because I don't want you guys hurting your elbows. A lot of exercises just have them tucked in a bit. On the bench, have them tucked in a bit and don't flare it out. Have it tucked in or even on the shoulder press, have it tucked in and go like that. I wish I had a bench at home. I do, but I don't have the actual bench. I just have the dumbbells. But always have your shoulders tucked in a lot of exercises. Even in bicep curls, a bit tucked in. Don't have them out. We don't want to put pressure on the elbows. Yeah. And that's the best tip I can give you with form. A lot of exercises have your back straight. Keep your core tight. Like tricep extensions, yeah? I got examples. A lady told me go like this, like a lunge position, and just go down like that. And it actually reduces a lot of back pain. I think you guys, it's just the old camera. So let's say this is the weight. Yeah, get that guy off this table. Don't worry, guys. We come one leg here, one leg in the back. You go like this, and then you just. That's all you gotta do. You just put. Oh my days. And then you just, you just push down, back straight, one leg back, forward a bit, bending. Oh, this is funny. Yeah, and then that's but like that's what you can do for tricep pull down. Try it out. That reduces back pain, because I used to have back pain when I was doing it at the start, until that lady showed me, and then now it's pretty good. That's pretty much it. Once I get to the physique, I'll be able to. And also, I'm very hairy, so so it's like physique appearance, physique show physique reveal. Physique reveal will be soon, hopefully, when I get there. And I feel like, guys, just be happy that you're doing something amazing for yourself. It'll come. Don't worry, it'll come. Day by day, you'll get there and you'll make it, and I believe in you. If there's no one else who's gonna believe in you, your boy Mo, Unbreakable Arc, I believe in you, and you're gonna make me proud. Even if you failed yesterday, you failed today, tomorrow, or even the day after, even the week after, even the month after. I know you're gonna do amazing, and you got this, and you're gonna be like, hey, look at me, and you're gonna be so happy. And I can't wait for that. And just let me know in the comments down below if this video helped. I just want to give a moment to bless God and say, this all wouldn't be possible without God. Me making videos, me being here trying to give people a chance to have, not even God is giving me a chance here to build a community where we can all talk to each other. We can all talk about random. I'm a geek, guys. I like Batman. I play games. I like regular show. I like so much things, whatever. Even if it's something you guys want me to get into, talk about, I'm happy. I don't mind. Whatever, anything, honestly. And guys, this wouldn't be possible without God, even though I have a very small following. I don't really have a lot of people, but I thank God every day. And hopefully God blesses your day, your morning, your night, your evening, your afternoon, when you sleep, when you wake up, when you're sad, when you're happy. I want God is going to bless you, and God is going to make you reach your goals. Because with God, we're always going to reach our goals, and we're going to get there. One way or another, God's going to give us something amazing. If you don't believe in God, I'm not going to push that against you. I don't want to like push anything. I just hope you have an amazing day. And thank you so much for watching, guys. I know it's been a really long video, but I'm really happy to get this out of the way and on to the next. And hopefully this continues. I recorded a few days ago, or 2-3 days ago. I'm recording today, and what? We're gonna be recording tomorrow? Recording Monday. You know what? My goal is Monday. We're gonna record. All right, guys. Thank you so much for listening. I'm gonna eat some food, and I'll talk to you guys later. Thank you so much. Take care.